my channel.
Well, guess what? We're fishing a little team event, me and my boy. We're gonna go out here on Brownlee and hopefully we can catch some decent fish. It's been tough already. You know, a lot of 2-pound fish, 1.5, 2-pound fish. Kind of silly, but people are putting in. And it's gonna rain hard all day. So it's a one-day team event. Let's see what happens. See if we can't win this thing. What do you say? Win or go home?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Win.
Win. We gotta do it. Yeah. Not very many boats, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so we stopped at our first spot and they're kind of stacked up on it. Caught a couple already. And this is water. That's just a little one. But what we're doing, we're trying to do a current break point. These are on post spawn. What do you got, bud? Feeling good?
Yes.
Feeling really good? Get him in? Okay. I don't know if that will. The rule is they have to be over 13. 5 over 13. We got one 14-incher in the boat. If you want to measure that one and put it in, it's fine. So we're kind of trying to utilize some of this current break points and maybe get a bigger 2.5, 3-pound feeder up on it. Looks like he's probably right at, nope, throw him back. I'm just under 13, so has to be over 13. They do that because they don't want to have to deal with the they deal with that, so they don't want to have to deal with short fish coming to land. There's 12 inches in Idaho. But it's supposed to rain. Little guy. It's supposed to rain today, all day. A lot of this today, I think. We do have some better fish, and I do have some better fish in other places, but there's a lot of fish stacked up here. Hopefully he's taking advantage. Maybe we can go through enough of them, get one that's a good one. Straight under the boat's quite a few fish too, son. Are you straight down there, or are you just casting? Got him? Little. Took your bait. Ooh, that feels solid. That, who knows? Feels heavy. He's a bigger fish. He's gonna keep, but let's see. Yeah. Ready? Oh my Probably right at 14, just like the other one.
Gotta make sure.
I will. I don't like keeping these, but if we can avoid it, we'll avoid it. 14. Another 14. Thing about my AccuCall system is it's really fast when you're getting in these cookie cutter fish all day, and you need to be quick about calling. You just put it in their mouth, doesn't come out, doesn't harm them, go right to the bottom. And we got 2 14 inches in there. I got to get those 2-pounders, so that's the goal, is the 2-pounders. Live well's full. We got 5 in there, 14 inches. That is all today at the moment. But we're heading to a spot where I caught some bigger fish to see what happens. But the rain's trying to come down now.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is what we're looking for. That's over 3, bro.
You gonna weigh him?
We can if you want.
Yeah, or not. Oh, I thought this one was little.
You don't out that way.
Show the camera that cold.
Huh?
Show the cold to the camera.
See what we're calling. We'll see what Justin weighs and we'll drop him in the bucket. $304. That yellow's $304. Sweet. Got one. Woo! Okay, so we have a 2-pounder in there, and we're catching a few calls. We got some pound 7.6s and stuff, or 7.7s or whatever they are, and we got one that's a 1.66 now. We've called everything out we've caught this morning. So we're getting a few here, but they're very slow bite here. The other day when I practiced here, the current, there was like current being pulled through the lake really hard. So I believe things are getting positioned a little differently. So we're having to change our angle of the cast to catch a few fish. And but I mean, we probably got 10 pounds in there for 5 with the 3-pound kicker. Stop spotting because the lake is dead still, and I think the fish have fanned out. The other day they were condensed to an area. Now they just no current flow. I'm wondering if one of these spots where we had some of our bigger fish the other day will even work now because it was pure current where we were catching them. And we're gonna find out. The fish are still on beds. So in places, but they're not big, like 1.5-pounders. Big. I got one, but I don't know how big he is. No. He could call though. It could call. We'll see real quick. Do a quick weight on him and see what we got. I don't know if he's over 177 though. I got 176. I'll do it one more time, but yep, 176. What's their smallest? One blue. We'll call them blue. We gained up just a little bit. Just a little. All right, our smallest fish is a 176. Let's see if we can't call it now. Waterproof scales are nice. All right, let's see if we can't get another.
Got one.
Good one?
I think so.
Holy crap, you got a bin. Andrew's got. Coming at you? Ooh. I don't know, son. I think he will. We can find out real fast, but check, but that's pretty small. That's the thing about AccuCall. You don't have to second guess yourself because you know what you have in your live well without even having to turn on a scale. But in this case, we'll check for Andrew's sake. But I don't think he's going to be over. Yeah, he's just 160. A little over a pound and a half. So, keep it up, son. Need another one over there. Doing what I need you to do. I'm going forward. I think it got a decent one. I can tell you. Feeling water. Weigh him and find out. Right there. We'll weigh and find out. I don't know if he'll do anything. He's probably still another 1.8. You got one?
Little.
Just little? Just a 166. I said, Andrew, catch a big bass. What does he catch? 13-inch crappie.
There. It's not where I'm looking for.
Yeah. Who catches that? We're not looking for that, but they're huge. flash. It's not bad. No. I don't know if he'll do anything. That looks a little better than the other ones, doesn't it? Just don't know.
That
178. Not gonna find. We caught another two, but it was raining so hard we didn't do anything. But now we have a break in the clouds for a little bit. Good one? Maybe. Pulling you hard, huh? It's calling me close, whatever. No. No, that's not what I call.
Are those coyotes?
Yep, those are coyotes. Now they're on the other side doing it.
Give me those pliers.
Alright. Go back to drop shot. Getting it?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't think he'll do anything.
No, he's not. We gotta have one over two. So here's what's going on. We got about 45 minutes left, and there's gas in my bait, huh? We're gonna spot hit all the way back. We've called another 2-pounder, but the battery was dead on the GoPro, and I retied my drop shot, and these Marudo hooks, we're fishing really deep, and these finesse hooks by Marudo are really working well. And I'll go over that at the end of the show and show you my rigging and my hooks and stuff. But I really think with this storm, fish have gone deeper. And having to catch these fish on really, they're nipping it now, and we're just barely getting some skin hooks in there. And see, these fish are sitting out here. Something's pushing them out, but either the bait's moving out or the pressure system, they don't like it. But we're not catching the same fish as I did on practice the other day. Got him, son?
I don't think he was big.
Yeah, it looked little to me. And so we'll get ourselves back up into position here and see if we can't catch a couple fish and call. We have a pretty much solid 2-pound bag in there with the 1.3. Not good, that's 11 pounds. See what that weigh-in is. It's a rough estimate. We have a couple over 2 in there, and that one's over 3, but Not much, but I don't know how those other guys are doing, but we have been the only boat up this lake. And I think everybody went into the powder thinking they could smoke largemouth. We're gonna probably come to weigh in, we're gonna get our butts kicked by largemouth. I hope not, because I couldn't catch them. So I felt it was best to spend my time after bigger smallies. Because there weren't bigger smallies in the powder. But I did see some big largemouth in practice, but there was no way I could get anything to go. And they weren't on beds, they were just cruising around. And we threw around, and nothing. Man. This spot's kind of turned sour. Grapes. But we're gonna fish a little, run and gun, fish another spot, run and gun, fish another spot.
Big.
I don't think he's gonna call. Looks good, but when he jumped, I don't think he can call anything. You got one too?
Yeah, I don't think mine's. Yeah.
Just a little one? Yeah. And as you can see, how these fish are biting. That was right there in the top of the lip. And that Maruto hook is just sticking them and pegging them, but that ain't gonna call anything we got. So, these are really good hooks. I'm really happy with them. They got like a Teflon coating, so they go in real smooth. Non-stick. Can. But I don't know what these fish are doing right now, and we're trying to sneak up on them, but they're deep. But you saw how that one ate it. Just all of a sudden he's on there, and I just got bit right there. That was a little one. I could tell. Just, I didn't want to set. That's just a little one. I think it's that same little one. Just wouldn't leave it alone. God, they mess everything up. Hopefully we can get a couple fish. Come on, giant. Come on, one more 3. That would make everything. Not gonna be big weights today, I don't think. Unless they have those largemouth that I saw. That was a rock on the bottom. Thought it was a fish.
It was a rock shaped like a bass.
Yeah, it could have been. A rock bass.
We should do that. We should just buy a bunch of rocks, shape them like bass, that whenever someone hooks a rock, they think it's a bass.
Man, they're just not. I have one desperation spot that I know I've caught post-spawn fish on pretty good in the past, and it didn't produce this morning. It gave me a good almost 2.5 pounder right off the bat last week, or a couple days ago, and I quit. I just left. I just figured they'd be there. They weren't there, but we could go there and close. We got a little bit of sun trying to come out. Might pull them out, and then they're sitting on it now. It could have been all sorts of spread out when we got there this morning in the rain. Got one?
Yeah, he's not big.
Not big. Little. Little. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go there and give it my last 30. About ready to go after you get that off? Thanks. Go ahead and put it away and we'll... That little one. Yeah, let's go hit it. Just hope that they decide to show up on that rock that's out there. And he wants to be big. I think he's just a pound and 3/4. I don't think he's got any size. See, they're just nipping. 30, 35 foot deep. All right, let's jam, butter. Size?
I don't think so.
Oh, crap. Here. Wait real quick. That might do something. I don't know.
Don't go under there. You know what a live well's supposed to look like with call tags that don't hurt them. All being down here at the bottom. Yeah, got on my foamy. Put the meshing first.
Yeah. Alright, let's get these bad boys out of here and hopefully we did something with it. Hopefully. Oh, you got one of them. More than one?
lot of people said that they had around 13. Other than that.
Ready? Let's go. I know somebody did get some largemouth. Dang it. I just didn't want to take that gamble, so I couldn't get him to go. But, you got him, son?
Yeah, I just losing my.
Need the muscles built up. First does not make you late. Hey, whatever, this is hop sing, everybody. Do not believe hop sing. All right, son.
Oh, the mesh one?
Just, yeah, pull out the mesh.
Shores and shores.
Got it?
Okay. Five, all live. You're big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two.
3
3
pounds.
pounds even.
3,
You started saying 2 first. 1106.
1106.
What'd you have?
Do you have your number, your boat number, and your banner?
I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
Open your bag. Did you release boat?
Yeah. Bring it there.
Oh, yeah. Can you open it to pick it up, son?
I'm not leaning all the way over there.
Apparently, I told the second.
Yeah. Thanks. All right, so we finished 5th. We did all right. What do you got? Anything you want to say or talk about? I can tell you what we did. We were drop shotting and how I think I heard a lot of people say they lost a lot of fish today. They weren't hooking up, losing a lot at the boat, stuff like that. And having the right hook sometimes will be an asset to what you do. And I was using the Maruto, of course, the Bass Advantage in the 4/0 when I caught that big smallie. But at the same time, you know, the drop shot hooks and stuff like that. Drop shotting was probably the primary bait we threw most of the day. I did throw a Cinco, and I used one of those for a wacky style hook as well. And had, you know, I caught fish and didn't lose any on it when they bit it. You know, some grabbed just the Cinco, of course, and pulled it off, but it was that kind of thing. But other than that, you know, we fished deep, 25, 30 on average all day. There was fish up shallow, but they were just the smaller ones, of course. And Andrew caught some. He would work directly under the boat. And
Well, that's where they were. If they were up in the bank, I'd obviously go towards the bank, but they were just right underneath the boat most of the time. And I'd cast out, and then I'd look under on the graphs, and
he'd see him, and then he'd be dropping down and working right in front of him, and then he'd catch him. But we probably caught 100 fish today, easily. But our thumbs are chewed up bad, so my hands are burning sore right now. And so other than that, I'm happy to get another trophy with my boy. And
just need that first.
we have a 2nd, 3rd, and a 5th now. So we are missing the 1st and the 4th. I'd rather have more 1st than 4th
Yeah.
and 2nd and 3rds. But you know, guys caught him today on largemouth. Couldn't get the largemouth to go. It was not a successful thing for us. It seemed like, you know, they had 17 and 16 pounds, and apparently they were scarred up. So when I was here a few days ago, I went out looking at the largemouth. I saw them, but they were not spawning. They must have spawned yesterday. They had to have spawned yesterday, because 2 days ago they did not spawn. And I could see the bottom. I could see everything. I could see them cruising around. They were fat, beautiful fish. And they come right up to the boat and come around the boat, and it was that kind of deal. But I had zero confidence in the largemouth because I knew there'd be at least 10 boats on them, and there were, and only 2 of the guys caught them. And it, who says I got in there and caught them? But they said they stayed in there all day and stayed committed. I'm always fishing in other places, so it was not a commitment for me to make and a judgment call of confidence, because I have seen the Powder River have nice largemouth and then turn around and nobody catch them. Nobody. And I figured with the amount of pressure, only 2 guys got them, and they only got 2 apiece anyways, but they were 5-pounders, 4 and 5-pounders, so that was half their bag with 2 fish. So but they were able to capitalize on them. Good to them, kudos. I just didn't have the confidence. I tried for a few largemouth today and ended up catching that 3-pound smallie, of course. But and I tried largemouth in other places, but just not there. Just not there. But this weather may have affected my largemouth because I don't fish the powder from. The powder has got the biggest chunk of if he was to go after it. But other than that, I'm sure if it was a really nice day, they would have had kayakers in the way, I promise you. But it was nasty all day. So that's probably was what hurt my bite a little bit today. But other than that, any questions, son? Anything you want to say?
No.
All right, thanks for watching, subscribing, and we'll see you at the next one.
One more thing. Check out my channel for a little bit of practice video.
Yeah, Andrew's trying to start his own channel. It's called, what is it?
Standard Shores.
Andrew, oh, you what? You knocking me off?
Oh, I've had a YouTube channel longer than. Well, technically you had, but you haven't been posting for a while, so. Yeah,
now I'm posting again and thought I'd take advantage of it, and I need the subscribers, so please help me out. And other than that, I show everything I can, and I mean, granted, you know, my own sponsors, of course, you know, good old Mud Puppy Baits, you know, Marudo hooks. I use a lot of frenzy stuff, you know, the frenzy, this frenzy and the frenzy nails for bait rigging and stuff, and I use that stuff a lot. So I really want to thank those guys for being a part of me, and friends, they're good friends, and Anglers Innovations. If you want to try those drop shot hooks and some of these Marudo hooks with the Teflon coating, go to anglerinnovations.com. You'll find it there, I promise. But that drop shot hook right there, I'd get the number 1. The number 2 is a little small. It's super finessey, but if they made this in this is a 1, I would like to have this in a 1/0 as well, because I need one in the largemouth. So they need to be more size bigger. But this is a good hook. It snags them. It snags them good, because I had a lot of them right there. So, all right, thanks guys. I enjoyed my day. This was priceless to me.